would like to know from your point of view and from your perspective, how does it take to be a leading insurtech companies now that Fuse has become one?
Okay. I think, to be very frank and honest, sometimes it's not just talking about technology innovation. Yeah, I think it's more about how you combine technology innovation into maybe you create new business model, you create new products, or even the existing product or insurance product, how we define the way of its offering. That's why, to be honest, I think, as you heard, if you want to be the first one or first mover, which no one have done in the past, you always will be the pioneer, and then you do a lot of trial and error. So I think for me, if you ask honestly, we do fail quite a bit before we get some successful product, successful way. That's why I think one of the key, underlying elements I see is we are not afraid to get failed. Somehow we have a try and error spirit. That's why I think
very great mindset.
That's why we keep trying and error, and then we try something, and then sometimes my team fail. We say, don't worry, let's move on to see any other way we can make it work. I think that's the spirit we have, and then probably because of this, that's why in the 2018, 19, 20, we do among the first mover from different aspects. For example, like I shared, 2018 with the first one to bring embedded insurance into the e-commerce platform like Tokopedia. 19, we're the first one getting into the multi-finance financial institute to support, and then 2020 we also get into the bank. I think this is the thing we try keep different channels, exploring different products, and then using any way to use technology to improve. So coming back, I think that's probably the underlying elements, key elements to drive us to continue to become the leader.
Now, Andy, now that you mentioned about a timeline of Fuse 2018, 2019, and 2020, I was curious about how did you do back in the pandemic time, 2020 up until 2021? Did you see the increase of health insurance, life insurance back in the days? And how do you see the changing of behaviors after the COVID-19 pandemics will also affect and impact the insurance industry?
Sure. I think, honestly speaking, back to those times, you recall my memory, 2020, when the COVID first hit the market. Actually, at that time, my agent and broker partner, one of the key part of the selling is a motor vehicle, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
But at that time, you can imagine most people don't even drive, they even don't go home, right? That's why we see a big challenge at that time, to be very frank. And then our business quite impacted by the situation at that time as well. But luckily also, we quickly look into different product lines, like health, right? And then I think we also go into some good health products as well, just that the corporate is still providing like the employee benefit to their staff. And then that's why we, at that time, try to reallocate our focus and then look into other new perspective as well. And eventually, I think we're very lucky we find some ways and then to balance the drop of the vehicle by other new line of business. And then if you ask me in broad base how I see the COVID impact, I think, to be honest, I think the first pain point we share right now is the awareness of having insurance. I think,
awareness of having insurance.
I think after COVID, I see some, to be honest, COVID is not something good, for sure. No one wants to see COVID.
For sure.
But at the same time, I think after COVID, I see, generally speaking, more people now more aware of their health, and also some people more start looking to, hey, what kind of insurance I need? Potentially, should I need to consider to have insurance? I think gradually will be insurance. We see that hopefully will become one of the items in the people top of their mind. Because I think in the past, most people may not even consider or even think about insurance at all. That's why I think this is the broad basis, the fundamental potential changes what we can see after the COVID. Of course, I think nowadays we also see after COVID, people's work behavior change a bit, and also I see potentially down the road, more and more insurance we believe will be offered online, directly to customers.
For sure. That's the change of behavior after the COVID-19 pandemic, especially for the insurance industry. So now, 2023, already November, only 1 month away to 2024. Any milestones you have during this year?
Sure. I think it's regarding milestone. Actually, last year, as you shared already, we generated more than 150 million policies with more than 3 trillion in terms of core return premium. And that's why actually we are very honored to get our award from one of the independent parties, which they ranked us at number 9 of the top 15 brokers in Indonesia. These top 15 brokers actually accounting for more than $1 billion of the gross return premium. And then we are very proud to be the top 10, one of the top 10. And I think probably, I think based on the last year traction, this year we expect to grow by maybe another 30 to 50% in terms of written premium. And forward-looking for next year, actually, hopefully we can achieve the same kind of growth rate as well. Yeah.
That's a very great and significant numbers.
Yeah, that's why I think my team and us, we already try very hard and work closely with our partner to see how to make things happen.
How about the innovations that you currently have on the roadmap going forward on 2024, not only from the technological innovation, but probably partner collaborations, more partner collaborations, or maybe also product innovations on the insurance?
Yeah, definitely. I think on one hand, product innovation, we look into see how can, like we said in the past, how to use technology to make the product more affordable. And also, I think in the past, we look into primarily more general insurance. I think now they also look into any possibility to offer more affordable health products for the general public. That's one thing we look into. And then, of course, I think in terms of technology-wise, we also nowadays very hot topic, AI, ChatGPT. I think we also look into how can leverage technology. For example, what we call robotic automation process to make some internal process more efficient, not just for ourselves, potentially for our insurance company partner as well. So I think next year we also see, we try to understand more our customers to see any kind of product insight we can generate from the data we already accumulated as well. That's probably, I think, the two key aspects we will look into.
We wish the best success for that endeavor, obviously.
Thank you.
And now, how do you then finally see the optimism for Indonesian market related to insurance industry? Besides, obviously, the big populations and so on, how do you see the futures of insurance industry in Indonesia?
To be honest, I see, as I shared, the penetration rate is very low. Yeah, some people say, hey, the penetration is very low. At the same token, there are a lot of potential. If the penetration rate increased by 10x, you're still talking about 20-something%. And that's why I think we definitely see and believe the market here will continue growing, especially I think when more people, their GDP per capita increasing, and then they will start more aware of how they hedge the risk. Actually, at the end of the day, insurance also is a way how to protect yourself in terms of risk hedging. Yeah, that's why I think we definitely believe more and more people will look into insurance different aspects. And also I think, for example, like car insurance, we believe it's a matter of time. The government will make it become some compulsory car insurance as well. Then I think this one also another very good potential for all players in the market, no matter insurtech or the insurance company. That's why I think in this regard, I see, if you ask us, we are very excited and we feel very promising for the market to grow in Indonesia as well.
Yeah, very big room for growth.
Very big room, yes.
Very big room for growth. And also we heard that Fuse already expanded coverage outside Indonesia. Is that true, Andy? Can you elaborate more about that?
Sure. I think, like we share, we are very lucky to be in Indonesia, and then we try something, and then it seems like workable. And also, we see actually in the South Asia, other countries like Thailand, Vietnam, actually they are very similar characteristics what we see in Indonesia. That's why we try to replicate what we already achieved here, and then to localize to these countries. That's why since 2022, we are expanding to cover Thailand, Vietnam already. We got teammates already on the ground, and then some business traction already picking up as well. Yeah, and then forward-looking 2024, we may potentially expand further to some other new country in South Asia as well.
In Southeast Asia?
Yes.
Just a very brief one. How is the reception compared to the one you have in Indonesia?
I think we see the phenomenon is quite similar for early stage in Indonesia as well. Because sometimes
so you already predict that and already experienced that.
I think the growth we have is not like a linear. It's also initially relatively not fast. But I think when you get to some tipping point, we'll speed up quite a lot. That's why I think we are not in rush. But at the same token, we are looking to how to find the best approach to grow our business in Thailand and Vietnam as well.
A very great and inspirational stories from Fuse. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. And we wish you the best journey and we wish you the best success for Fuse Insurance Technology, and especially to, more literacy for industrial insurance and also finance literacy for Indonesian people. As you said before, there's a very, very big room for growth. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you. We really hope more and more people get insurance protection.
For sure. Protection, right? For sure. Yeah. Thank you so much, Andy, for having us, founder and CEO of Fuse. Have a great day, Andy. Thank you.